Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be painting a clownfish, and this is my first time to paint a clownfish, although I've done so many fish painting tutorials. But today I feel like painting Nemo. You know that movie, Finding Nemo? I just love that movie, and also Finding Dory. So if you're a kid at heart, then you probably know what I'm talking about. And yes, so I'll be telling you the colors that we'll be using for today's clownfish painting tutorial. So we'll be using some yellow or mid yellow, red, orange, titanium white, and we also have here our black and phthalo blue, but the black will only be used as background colors and maybe for some detailing, and the phthalo blue will be used for some highlights. So let's begin now. So the background color for this painting is actually black, so I'll be painting the background black later, but I will do first the subject before the background. Sometimes I do the background first, but this time I'll be doing the subject first because the background color is occupying not so much of space or surface area of my canvas, so it would be a waste of time and paint if I paint this black and then paint something over it again that consumes a lot of areas, canvas space. So yeah, as I was saying, let's begin now. I'm gonna sketch first the subject, and I'll be using my orange color to sketch it. You can add a tiny bit of yellow. Doesn't really matter. I just want to add some yellow. It's just my personal choice. Okay. So I'm gonna sketch first. Again, I'll be linking in the description box below the link to the reference image that I'm using. Okay. So this will be where the fin goes. You know, when I'm sketching, it's just the general shape of the object or the subject. It can change as I go. Okay, and this will be, I know, the tail portion, like this. And some colors or some orange colors will be covered because I'll be using other colors. This is just for sketching. Okay, another fin. So I'm just so excited to finish this one because I love Nemo. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, that movie. But if you don't know, I'm painting a clownfish. Let's just say that I'm painting a clownfish. All right, like that. And then this is the back or the front fins. Like that. And then we have here the back fin. You know, I'm not really using tracing anything, because if you are, or if you've been to my channel for quite a while, you know that I don't trace because I feel like it's not really good in developing skills in drawing. All right, so this will be some front fins, like so. Oops. All right, and then yeah, that's basically the shape of the fish. It's quite huge. As I told you, I did not do the background first because if I'll be covering this thing with some new picture again, so it's just a waste of time. Unless you're using a black canvas, then yeah, you can do that. So now I'm gonna use my black, so get your black paint. This is only for sketching and detailing purposes, but I want to use the black paint to kind of separate the details already. because of the natural markings found in the body of a clownfish. So we're going to start with some black detailing. Oops. Okay, I might adjust it. All right, I'm just gonna adjust it a bit. Okay. All right, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, I'm gonna do it on areas where I see the black detailing. Okay, here as well. Then I'm gonna mix my black with some phthalo blue, maybe some white. Okay. Let's make some detailing on the tail portion. This is a shape like a seashell. Like that. Okay, just use black. So I'm using some dabbing technique. I don't smear the paint, I just dab, making some small taps to add some, natural looking brush strokes. And then here on the head, I think it's right here. Okay. Like that. Okay, I think, yeah, that's basically the where you see the black lines. I might go back to that later, but for now, let's just, stop at that where we identified where the black lines are gonna go. Now I'm gonna underpaint each section. So there will be some orange and grays here, and for the underpainting of those spaces inside the black lines, we'll be using some red, orange and yellows. So for that, okay, I'll just get more orange. Can actually apply some orange right there. Gonna get some red. I'm trying to mix it with red. Okay. Okay, this. Again, this is just the underpainting. Actually, this is the most fun part of the painting because you don't really worry too much. Not yet. just gonna use my fingers. Okay, now I'm gonna get my yellow. So I'm actually finger painting right now. Alright, like that. Okay. I'm gonna darken some areas later. Again, just get your yellow, orange. Oh, sorry, the red orange, not yellow orange. Apply it here. And I'm going to get more yellows. Gonna apply some yellows right here. Okay. And please don't mind the mixing of colors. If the orange or the red is mixing with your orange or red and vice versa, it's alright, because actually the more colors that are present in each brush strokes, the better, actually, the better. All right, like that. Okay, so I'm gonna use more yellow on the tail portion, so just get your yellow. And also make some brush strokes that are following the same direction. Like that. Follow the shape of the body of the fish as you go with your brush strokes. Alright. Okay, like that. I'm just gonna allow that first to dry before I apply some highlights. I'm going to do the same thing up here. So this is just yellow-orange. Okay, and more orange. I intentionally mixed the black. Okay, because if you look at the reference image, there's some sort of dark colors up here, and then we're just gonna highlight some areas later. Right, and then here, okay, we're going to make it more dark. So I'm using some black and red colors. Just like that. Actually, this is so fun. This is so fun. I feel like I'm just what do you call this? Doing a coloring book. It's just so fun. Once you're done with the sketch, everything is fun and games. So I'm gonna get my orange. I'm not washing my brush. I'm just applying it. Okay, and then some red color up here. Okay, and then I'm gonna get some yellow. Oops. It's alright because the black is mixing, but it's alright. Some yellows. Okay, and then let's get back to orange. Like that. Okay. I'm just so excited to finish this one. Alright, like that. Okay. Now, let's underpaint the head portion. So I'm gonna use same color, yellow-orange colors. I made a mistake, guys. This is not supposed to be yellow-orange. This is supposed to be white. But I'm just gonna go with it since I already made a mistake. Because the only yellow-orange part is this one. This is actually white, but I'm just gonna paint over it later. Sometimes it happens. Okay, like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna allow that first to dry before I do some highlighting. Okay. Gonna get my red, try to darken some areas already. Okay, I'm gonna wash my brush out again, guys, just to remind you, this is a mistake I made. This black space should not be filled in with color. It should be just white, but then it's quite wet for now, so I'm just gonna allow that first to dry. And I'm gonna color some areas that are not yet colored with the right color, and that is gray. So I'm gonna get my white. Right, and then I'm gonna mix that with a tiny bit of black. Okay, so white and black like this. Right. Okay. I'm gonna add, alright, like that. I'm looking for my Phthalo Blue. It's not Phthalo. I think I already ran out of Phthalo, so I'm just gonna get my Phthalo. So I'm gonna add a tiny bit of blue to the gray color, like this. So it's like muted white with some hints of blue. So that's the color. Yeah, like this color, guys. So I'm just gonna color it like this. And as I was telling you guys earlier, the sketch portion will be painted over. So the orange color will be removed here. It's just a guide of where things are gonna go. That is not actually the color of the rest of the body of the fish. All right. So just color it this way. And then as I go up here, I'm gonna use more white because of light. So I'm just gonna add white. Like this. Of course, I'm just gonna use my fingers for easy blending. Like that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna darken some blues and black. I'm gonna darken even more. This area. So it's just like doing a second layer of those dark areas. Okay, I'm gonna use the same color down here on the tail part. Again, paint over the sketch lines. We don't need that anymore. Okay, and then I'm gonna continue on the tail part. So just color it this way. We'll be doing some details later. All right, like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna use more white here. All right, and I think this is pretty much dry. I can paint over it now. So I'm gonna use the same light blue color for now, just to make sure that I get good coverage, because I don't want any orange. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. Okay, so did you see? Oh, this looks good already. So did you see how I made a mistake and how I corrected it? You know, it happens to all of us. Okay, so now I'm gonna add more blue detailing. So using my phthalo and white, okay, add a tiny bit of black just for muting down the colors. And let's go and make some more blue detailings on the fins, like so. Like that. Okay. And we forgot about this area. Again, just remove those orange lines that you still see on the sketch part, because we actually don't need that anymore. All right. Here, I'm just applying details, but again, we will be doing more details later, one portion at a time. Here. Okay, like that. Now, get your black, guys. Get your black, because we'll be doing the background. Actually, I like this way. Like, I like the white color of the background, but I feel like using black color as the background, it's going to make our subject pop even more. So I'm just getting my black paint. And apply it my technique is to cover first those large areas before you go to the smaller area, so that you get the bigger task done already. Okay, now I can change my brush, since we'll be going into the little indentions. So I'm gonna get my brush. And just, try to go around the shape of your fish. If you're hearing some background noise, again, I keep saying this, it's the road right in front of my building, in a busy main road, okay? Right, yes. Okay, just a few more black background. All right, like that. Okay. I'm gonna allow that first to dry, of course, before we go into fixing some outline detailing, because we might smear over some black paints. Okay, but now I'm gonna wash my brush out, and I'm gonna get my phthalo blue plus white, and while the black is paint, actually, I'm gonna go and make some detailing on the tail. So I'm just gonna go like this. Okay, while the black paint is still wet, take advantage of it, because some paints will be mixing, which is actually good for the tail detailing. Like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my white, And we're going to move in the same fashion. Just go and make some details for the tail, moving your brush strokes in this manner. It's so noisy, guys. You can hear I think that's the ambulance or the police car, I don't know. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna move to this direction. I'm gonna mix it with black. And I'm just gonna go again this way. Like that. Like that. Okay. So you can, yes, that's what I want. I'm just gonna fix this one. All right, like that. Okay. I'm gonna wash my brush out. Okay. Now I'm gonna get my cadmium yellow, and I'm gonna mix that with my white. I'm gonna make some detailing on the fin using the light yellow color. Like that, and then here. And then here as well. Some light yellow colors. Okay. Also here. Okay, and I'm gonna use the same color, light yellow, here on the head of the fish. All right. I'm gonna get my black, and let's already create that eye. Just gonna fix some areas. Okay, I think the tummy is quite big, so I'm gonna reduce it. All right, like that. Okay, and then using black, I'm just gonna make some more detailing on the fin. And fix some areas. Okay, like that. Okay. Okay, like that. All right. I'm gonna add some water. So I'm just watering down my black paint. It's all about technique. Okay, that. Okay, and then let's proceed to detailing the body of the fish. So I'm darkening a section of the body here to give it more dimension. Okay. Also on the tail part. Okay, like that. Okay, I'm gonna wash my brush. Oh my gosh, it's almost done. Not yet, not really, but I'm just trying to tell you guys that the general shape of the fish is here already right in front of us. So I'm just gonna get my orange. All right, I ran already out of orange. I'm gonna get my orange and then I'm gonna add yellow. So yellow orange, but definitely more yellow because we'll be doing some details. So just make some markings like that on the fin. Also here. Right. Also here. Okay, now I'm gonna get my yellow and mix that with white to make it more visible, like this. So get your light yellow. Try to apply it as I go. I mean, try to apply it on areas where I go. What am I saying? Okay. All right, like that. And then also here, we're just gonna make some highlights. And we should definitely highlight the head. Like that. I'm making some patterns like this on the fish. Getting my orange, tiny bit of red, make some patterns like that. These are just diagonal lines that are not really difficult to do. And I'm gonna paint this area because I forgot to actually paint this area earlier. Yeah, just to close this section like that. Okay, I'm gonna get my black, mixed it with my orange so that I create some browny color. Just go in between those yellowy, orangey colors. I'm gonna wash my brush out. Gonna get some yellow orange again. Like this. Okay, and then some yellow. It's like making some gradient effect. It's like from yellow, orange, and then red, sometimes in between. The tummy area of the fish should be quite dark because the light is coming from above. Okay, let's just fix this area. White. Okay, like that. Going to use some red. Going to get my white for some highlights. This should be like bright yellow. Okay, let me check. We're doing good. Some more highlights. Okay. Here, some light yellow colors. Okay, I just fixed the head part. Alright, like that. I'm adding pure white to start highlighting already. So this is just pure white. I'm just going around the fin. Like that. Here again, just pure white. Like that. Okay, wash your brush out. I'm gonna get some like brownie colors. Like that. Again, by doing this, we add some dimension. Okay. More phthalo blue. and just darken some areas. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get my yellow. Okay, and then some orange colors. Now we can fix some areas using our black. Again, I'm using some tapping motion in application. To give my painting some natural looking brush strokes or markings. Right, like that. I really feel that the tummy is quite big. I'm just gonna lessen it. Yeah, like that. I feel like it's quite big. Okay, now I'm gonna get my pure white, because the more we apply white, the more it becomes brighter. What's that? What's that noise? Right, like that. Right. Okay, we're done, guys. I think this is it. Don't you think so? Just adding a few more details. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, I think we're done. Do you think we're done? Okay, I'm just gonna clean because I love cleaning. Cleaning this area. Okay, like that. There's not so much to clean here, but okay, like that. Okay, there you go. Now I know what to do. I'm gonna glaze the bottom portion of the fish, okay, with some black. And if you're not a fan of glazing, you can simply make sure that the colors that you use down here are quite dark or darker than the upper one. But me, to be even in applying the dark colors, I'm just gonna glaze it with some black. So I'm gonna get my black, okay, like so. I'm gonna use a lot of water, not a lot, but it should be like watery enough for me to be able to glaze smoothly on my canvas. So using this watered down black, I'm just gonna go and smear it right here, okay? Just be careful with this technique. It doesn't work for everyone. So I'm just gonna do the glazing part here. And I'm just gonna use my hand to kind of pull down the colors. Like so. And I'm just gonna use my brush to evenly apply it. Okay, like that. Now it's time to fix some areas. Okay. Like that. So this is all about blending, layering. Yeah, this is what I want. This is exactly what I want. You see, by darkening it, we give it some dimension that you cannot really achieve, you know, by just doing some flat lines. Yeah, I really like this one. Some more. The more I layer white, the more the color white just stands out. Okay, so I'm just adding a few more details on the fins, like yellows and orange. Like that. Oh my gosh, this is so good. Yay! I think I have to sign this now. Right guys? Or maybe not, because I have to highlight the mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry guys. I just won't stop until I feel like the painting is finished. Okay? Or it's complete. Okay? Right. All right, like that. Okay, now I think I have designed my clownfish. I'm so happy. Oh my god, this is so good. I really like this one, guys. I love this one. But wait, don't be mad at me if I add more detailing. I just enjoy painting fishes. So okay. Oh my goodness gracious. This is so good. Okay, now I think I'll sign this now. So I'm gonna sign right here. So I'm just gonna get my white and sign right here. Okay. Yay, yay, hey, we're done. We're done. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh. So I hope you enjoy this one, guys. I hope you do this one as well. If you like this video, please give this a like. Share this with your friends. Tell them all about it. So that they know that I'm here to teach them as well some of my painting skills. See you in my next video. Subscribe to my channel. And of course,